Next news. Breaking news from the White House.
Ed Krassenstein looked at a gold eagle with a shield in front of the White House and saw Nazi Germany. Not the bald eagle, not the Great Seal, not 1782. He saw Hitler. And that's how broken the anti-Trump machine has become. President Trump posted one line: a golden gift to the White House for its 250th birthday year. And within minutes, the usual hysterics started screaming that Trump had mimicked 1930s Germany. Imagine hating Donald Trump so much that you end up smearing the American eagle itself. And the detail that blows this whole scam to pieces is so simple, so humiliating, so obvious, it leaves Krassenstein nowhere to hide. This matters because Ed Krassenstein didn't just torch President Trump, he torched American memory. He grabbed an unmistakably American image, a gold eagle with a shield displayed at the White House for a 250th birthday celebration, and tried to poison it on contact because Trump torched it. That's the game. The anti-Trump media class can't beat Trump on strength, momentum, or results, so it attacks the symbols that make Americans feel like Americans. And look at the humiliation. Multiple replies smash Krassenstein with the most basic fact in the story. The Great Seal of the United States dates to 1782. One user asked, "Can you remind me which came first, the 1930s or 1782?" Another ripped him with, "You realize the same bird's on all our currency, right?" Exactly. These people stared at the national bird, the eagle stamped on our money, our seals, our buildings, and our history, and they yelled, "Nazi." That's not analysis. That's terminal Trump Derangement Syndrome crashing headfirst into elementary civics. See, Ed Krassenstein looked at an American eagle and saw a threat. I look at strategic resources and see where smart people get ahead, which is why I keep watching Noble Gold Investments. Think about silver as the next oil, a critical resource in solar panels, electric vehicles, defense systems, AI infrastructure, and massive data centers. Growing demand keeps building, and it's still affordable. So the average American can start accumulating physical silver now, protect it against inflation, and own the metal the future depends on before hindsight gets expensive. Noble Gold gets that Washington smears symbols while builders secure assets before global demand accelerates. Go to nextnewsgold.com, mention my name, and when you open a new qualified account, Noble Gold will send you a 1/10 ounce gold coin, while the clowns smear eagles, serious Americans lock down strategic resources. Now here's the part that makes this even funnier. Ed Krassenstein didn't target some vague mystery symbol in a dark alley. He targeted a White House birthday image tied to 250 years of American history, and users instantly started posting the Great Seal, the $1 bill, even eagle sculptures from Philadelphia just to rub his nose in it. One reply hit like a hammer: "Nobody tell this genius what the national bird of the United States is." I'm going to pull up some of the posts because the internet buried the smear in real time. Here's what the White House posted today. A golden gift to the White House for its 250th birthday year, President Donald J. Trump. Making it official, this is the post that the president made on Truth Social. A golden gift. That's the image that was shared by President Trump. Trump rolling out the gold eagle as the White House birthday tribute. Rapid response puts the same post front and center as the image starts to spread. And it's moving fast. Next, CNN's Caitlin Collins jumps in and notes the White House has, quote, another addition. President Trump says there's been another addition to the White House. And she posts the same Truth Social post. So after the media flagged Trump's post, the usual smear machine kicks into gear. Here's Ed Krassenstein going straight for the lazy Nazi comparison.
Donald Trump actually posted this. What do you notice here? On the right is an image of an eagle that Trump claims is being given to the White House for its 250th anniversary. On the left is the eagle known as the Reichsadler, which was a 1930s Germany symbol, the one that took the lives of 6 million Jews. Trump's not even pretending anymore.
Yeah. So you heard Krassenstein try to brand the American-style eagle as something sinister. Then he doubles down with a side-by-side graphic comparing Trump's image to the Hitler's Rocksadler. Republicans, stop calling him Hitler. Trump, check out my golden eagle on the left, Hitler's Nazi eagle on the right, Trump's golden eagle. So he's pushing the comparison further. Matt Couch fires back with the obvious question, has this guy ever seen U.S. currency? You realize the same bird's on all of our currency, right, Dorcas? So Matt Couch mocking the claim, more users piling up. Jimmy Amato says the symbol predates the Nazis and called out Krassenstein for deleting the post. The symbol's been used since before the Nazis even existed by the U.S. government. Your posts are getting dumber and dumber. Wake up. By the way, I saw you take this down because you realized how dumb it was. And this is the post that apparently he had deleted. Trump openly bragging that he accepted a gift as president. So the backlash wasn't just about a history lesson, it was about the retreat. Next, another user makes the date problem painfully simple. America was using the eagle long before the 1930s. Oh no, America's been Nazi since June 20th, 1782. I think not, Ed. So that post zeroes in on the basic fact that Krassenstein ignored. This is an American emblem. Another critic points to the Great Seal on the back of the $1 bill. The national bird of America, the bald eagle. Can't look at your money without crying, can you, bitch? You'd almost think Trump was a patriot, you dolt. That's what this George Orwell account wrote. From the dollar bill to the national bird, the rebuttal getting sharper. Stephen McGrath lays out the actual history, tracing the eagle and shield back to the founding era. It is distinctly American. On July 4th, 1776, Congress appointed Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, and Thomas Jefferson to create a seal. The final design, adopted in 1782, featured an eagle with outspread wings bearing a shield on its breast. The unsupported shield, which represents American independence and self-reliance, distinguished it from other symbolic adaptations of the eagle that preceded it. So here you can see the Declaration of Independence, the Great Seal, 76 to 1782. Seal used by President George Washington in 1789, the official seal of the U.S. Centennial in 1876, and the President Donald J. Trump White House Medallion 2026. So McGrath walking us through the timeline. Another response shows a giant American eagle sculpture in Philadelphia to hammer home just how the imagery really is. Ed Krassenstein. And in Philadelphia for years now, an American eagle sculpture spread wings at the Philadelphia building. So it's not just on seals, it's on buildings. Next, Ben Dempsey boils the whole debate down to one question: which came first, 1782 or the 1930s? Can you remind me which one came first? Yeah. So the chronological smackdown left the smear looking weaker. Nick Freitas delivers a one-liner about the national bird. Nobody tell this genius the national bird of the United States is. Now the mockery turns even satirical with a meme book cover titled, "Everyone I Don't Like is Hitler." A child's guide to online political discussion. So that meme nails the less favorite playbook. Call everything Hitler. Another post flipping the script and arguing modern socialist politics look a lot closer to authoritarianism. Hitler was a failed art student and a vegan who blamed all his problems on rich people and the Jews. If he was around today, he'd be attending Democrat Socialists of America conferences. Up next, the sarcastic side-by-side suggests Krassenstein's logic. Taking a sip of water would be grounds for another Hitler smear. Yep. Coincidence? I think not. But it makes the point. When everything is Hitler, nothing means anything. Next, one fed-up user says Democrats are backing actual socialists while attacking America's own national bird. This is our national bird, you piece of shite. Democrats are voting in actual socialist communists. Nazis. Socialism, gun control, control the media, censorship, abortion, worship the government, encourage violence. Liberalism? All the same. History repeating itself. So the backlash moves from sarcasm to outrage. Another commentator calls Krassenstein's obsession stage 4 Trump derangement, says even the bald eagle looks evil to these people. Last I checked, the bald eagle was the official bird and symbol of the United States. With stage 4 TDS like yours, everything Trump touches seems evil, even the national bird. Please get treatment. Next, one more over-the-top post aimed at the anti-Trump crowd. The X-ray of a liberal. Ed Krassenstein. So the load-bearing fact, it never moved. June 20th, 1782. That's when the Great Seal of the United States entered our history. Not 1933, not Berlin, not Ed Krassenstein's fantasy feed. 1782. So when Ed Krassenstein barked that President Trump mimicked the 1930s Germany, he did something bigger than embarrass himself. He insulted the country. He took the bald eagle, the shield, the same imagery Americans carry in their wallets and see on federal iconography, and he tried to rebrand it as evil because Donald Trump used it in a patriotic White House celebration. That's how deranged this machine has become. Trump honors America in gold. Ed Krassenstein sees Hitler in the national bird. One man projects pride, the other advertises collapse. And that's really the dividing line now. President Trump posts a golden gift to the White House for its 250th birthday year, and patriots see exactly what it is: grandeur, history, confidence, an American eagle with a shield standing in front of the people's house. Ed Krassenstein and the anti-Trump parasites see a chance to smear, distort, and degrade anything national, anything beautiful, anything unmistakably American. They can't stand that Trump puts pride back in the center of public life. So here's the question. If a media loudmouth can look at symbolism rooted in 1782 and scream 1930s Germany, why should anyone trust a word out of that ecosystem ever again? Drop your take in the comments and share this with somebody who still thinks these people operate in good faith. And if the legacy press launders this garbage tomorrow, we'll hammer them by name too. They picked a fight with the bald eagle, and they lost. And I don't want you to lose either. And that's why I set this number up just for you. Thousands of patriots have already texted the words raw feed to 844-840-4963. They're no longer lost in the wilderness without the news they need to make informed decisions. I don't want you to be lost either. So take advantage, get on the inside track, and text those words to that number. And I will send you the notifications directly, one time a night. And celebrate the wins of America's 250th birthday by going to the merch shelf below this video or shop.nextnewsnetwork.com.
The system controls information. Information control is power.
They don't want you to see this.
The truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now. You know out.